In most communities or fandoms or just pretty much anything where debates and arguments over who the best is happens, there is a common argument about who's on the Mount Rushmore of that thing. Whether it be rap or superheroes or pretty much anything, there's going to be a debate about that. So I figured, why not talk about who is on, or what themes are on, the Lego Mount Rushmore. The first theme on Mount Rushmore, and probably objectively the most obvious answer that you can't really make a Rushmore without putting on, would be Star Wars. It is the biggest theme in Lego by far. Maybe not by sales, but at least as far as relevance and people talking about it, and when people think about Legos. Because in general, you ask somebody that has no real interest in Lego, they know very little. Maybe they have like a kid or a nephew or something like that that like plays with it or whatever, that's like much younger. They know about the Lego Death Star. They know about like, oh, Lego Star Wars, that's the whole thing, where they know the big Millennium Falcon, the $850 Millennium Falcon. Everybody knows those. Nobody really knows, like, oh, of course, are you talking about the $500 Lego Avengers Tower? They don't know that. Everybody knows the Death Star. It's like the one Lego set that everybody knew. I mean, even in general, you want to go by just like, not even just normal people, like the in the Lego community, there's nobody, you know, army building Lego Gryffindor students, you know? There's no... Army building isn't really a thing outside of Star Wars. You know, like, quite honestly, even like Marvel or whatever, you don't see really people army building Chitauri Hydra soldiers, you know? There's a lot of stuff in Star Wars, specifically, that is very, like, they're their own kind of thing. Lego Star Wars, quite honestly, could almost exist as its own entity, you know? Like, even their own, like, Star Wars Lego YouTuber, their own community, kind of exists outside of the Lego space, you know? Like, MandRProductions, he'll do other themes, but you don't really see him talking about, dude, you see those new Lego Dream sets or anything, you know? They're very, very Star Wars, very, very all in it. It's its own entity, you know? It is basically its own, like, kind of how there's, like, at Nintendo, there's Nintendo and Pokemon. It's almost like, here's Lego, and then Lego Star Wars. And because of that, I think you just can't disagree that it is, without a doubt, the George Washington of the Lego Mount Rushmore. Up next is a theme that isn't really mine, or, quite frankly, anybody's favorite theme, I don't think, and that's Lego City. Although it's not really anybody's favorite, and a lot of the sets aren't even that good, it's a really good jumping off point. You know, like, for a kid, or like, you're 5 years old, you don't understand Star Wars, you don't understand, you know, Batman or something like that. You probably understand Batman, but, you know, you get a kid, he gets a fire station, he knows what a fire station is, he knows what a fireman is. And I think because of that, it's a really good jumping off point for people to get into Lego. You know, it's a good starting point. And quite honestly, I know I just knocked on it. It's not my favorite. I don't know if you would count those modular buildings as city. Those are pretty good. Like, I got the police station. I got two. I got the police station and the jazz club. The police station is, quite honestly, one of my favorite sets of all time. It was so cool to build. I love the little vines that go down it. I don't know if that counts as city or creator expert or icons or whatever Lego is calling it that week, but I'll call it city because it takes place in the city, you know? It's pretty good. It's really good. And even the normal city sets, some of them are kind of cool. I was looking not so long ago, like a couple weeks, I was looking at that, the prison island that they have. That's kind of cool looking. It looks pretty neat. Will I buy it? Maybe not. Just Lego city sets are arm and a leg, but it's pretty cool. The Lego construction sets are pretty cool. I really like it when Lego does construction sets. You know, because I really love the scene from the Lego movie when they're all building at the construction site. I'm like, oh, that'd be a cool little thing to have, you know? But no, I think Lego City is a really good theme. It's a good jumping off point. You know, everybody has Lego City sets, you know? Everybody has fond memories of city sets. And, you know, you look at, like, how long they've been doing it, Lego Town, Lego City. It is definitely a staple of the company. It is a staple of Lego. And because of that, I have to give them the second spot on Mount Rushmore. Third spot on Mount Rushmore, I'm going to have to give that to Lego superheroes, Lego Batman in particular. Lego Batman is just, it's kind of defined an entire generation of Lego. You know, from the 2007, 2008 Lego Batman game on the Wii, dude, that was a good game. You know, even like, dude, you know that the 2012 Lego Batman wave when they first brought back Lego Batman, there was Lego DC superheroes because they had that one set with Superman and Wonder Woman. It was technically not Batman. That was a good wave. It was that whole era in general, and you hear all the time, like you hear real unks, real old people. You hear them talk about that, like 2006, 2007 Batman. It's Batman in general. The kids today, they don't know how good they have it. You know, with how good those Marvel sets are. You know, some of those 2012 Batman, they were rough. The 2013 ones, they were rough. I think you just have to put it on Mount Rushmore. And finally, the last most coveted spot of all on the Lego Mount Rushmore. I have to be biased here. I have to show my age here. I'm gonna have to give that to Lego Ninjago. It is easily the best non-licensed theme Lego has ever made. You know, you can argue all you want, Power Miners, Rock Raiders, you can argue anything. It is easily Ninjago. They've had a well over a decade now of just constant hit after hit after hit. They've fallen off now that they've moved it to Dragon Rising or whatever. They fell off after they changed to 15-minute episodes. The sets were still good though. The Dragon Rising sets, they look good, some of them. They are the best, they're the childhood sets, you know? You have the amazing original, like, 2 years, you know? The skeleton one, and when they fought the first time they fought snakes like 8 times at this point. The first time they fought the snakes is just perfect. Those sets are so good. The original Rise of the Snake sets are probably some of the best sets they've ever made, honestly, if you ask me. Listen, the original Destiny's Bounty is my dropship with ATOT. Biggest success that Lego has ever had. I believe that Ninjago is incredibly deserving of the 4th spot on Mount Rushmore. And with that, I'm going to end the video here. We have our full Mount Rushmore. Also, my camera has fallen off my computer. That's not good. I need a new camera. Hopefully that will be fixed by the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.